Welcome to the free course. I'm glad you're here. And if you want to make money online, you're in the right place. So I just wanted to jump into a couple screenshots so you know that I know what I'm talking about and I'm not just blowing smoke. So here's a couple commissions from this company I was promoting before. I basically made 100 grand, 1,800 customers. I was on their leaderboard multiple times, and here are a few of my weekly payouts. And then I was one of Alex Hormozy's top affiliates for his $100 million book launch, where he made over 100 million in a weekend. I got invited out to his headquarters, and just to show you that I know how to build a following, I have almost 100,000 on Instagram, 40,000 on one Facebook, 47 on another. I've got 25,000 followers on a TikTok. And then here is my email list at 37,000 current emails. That's after cleaning it multiple times and deleting people that don't open. So that's just a quick overview of proof, so you know I'm not BSing. Okay, so this business model is very simple. There are only a few moving parts. Basically, you're just driving traffic to digital products online that are already selling, and you earn a percentage of every sale. There are only a couple pieces that you set up on the back end, and you only do this one time. And then once this is all set up, you just continue driving traffic to your back end, and that does all the selling for you. It's called affiliate marketing, and it's been around for, 30 or 40 years. Amazon, Best Buy, Walmart, Lego, Lululemon, all these companies all have affiliate programs where they will pay people to promote their products. Now, these companies pay pennies in commissions compared to what you would make with digital products online. Basically, what people online did was take this business model from these big companies, and instead of giving them 2 to 3%, we'll pay you 40 to 50%. And that's why I always say to promote digital products over any physical product out there. Now, specifically, what I like to promote are courses, online education, anything in the education niche. There are thousands of courses all over the internet, from how to make money online, how to grow an audience, how to speak a different language, how to fix your credit, how to code. It goes on. And you're doing the same amount of work as you are promoting an Amazon product that will pay you $2 by promoting a digital product that will pay you $200 to $300 and sometimes even $1,000, like you saw in my screenshots. And then there are also software tools that will pay you recurring commissions every month. So say you sign somebody up this month and they stay a customer for 2 years, they'll pay you $40 a month for 2 years until that person cancels their account. Now imagine signing up 10 of those people per month. You can see how this will compound over time. It's all about implementing what you learn and showing up every day. And no, you don't need experience. You don't need a following. You build all that as you go, just like I did and just like everybody else does. So let's go ahead and jump into the course. And if you decide that this is for you and you just stick with it, it will work. Okay, so before you can actually make money with affiliate marketing, you need to understand this simple engine that's built in the background, because most people post random links and they hope for clicks and they hope for people to buy through their link, but that almost never works. The real money comes from the backend system. So zooming out, affiliate marketing is just getting paid for referring people to someone else's product. The company owns the products. They do the selling, the shipping, the customer service. They handle any returns. So literally you just send traffic to them and they pay you when someone buys. And the way they track that is they give you a specific affiliate link that you share with your leads or your customers or whatever you want to call them. And when they click that link, it tracks back to you. And that's how the company knows that you're the one who sent the sale. And then that's how you get paid. Now, like I said, most people spam their links and they hope for a click, and that almost never works. The right way to do this is to build out a simple landing page and an email follow-up sequence. That does 90% of the work for you. So instead of sending someone directly to the product from your content, you're going to send them to your landing page first. The landing page is what collects their email address, and then it starts the follow-up email sequence. Think of your email sequence as like an abandoned cart reminder. People are undecided or they're busy on that first click. So your email sequence, it kind of builds trust and it reminds them that they actually were interested in the product that you were promoting. Especially important for higher ticket items, like say you're selling something or promoting something for $1,000. Some people are a little standoffish at first. So building trust through your emails helps a lot with high ticket affiliate marketing. And the best part about all of this is you only set the system up once. So you're going to build your landing page once and you're going to write your emails one time. And obviously you're going to choose that product that one time. Once you have your backend set up, you're literally just driving traffic to your backend. And this is what makes this business model I guess, so easy or simple, and that's why it's so popular, because once you get the backend set up the first time, you're just creating content and your backend does all the work for you. All right, so most beginners fail because they create content and then they send people directly to the product, and that's like fishing without a net. Like this guy, so he might catch a fish, but what are the chances that he catches one that's ready to buy right away? A lot of times people are at work, people are eating dinner, they're at their kid's soccer game, whatever it may be. So he may get people to click on his link and go to the product page, but 9 times out of 10, they're not going to be ready to buy on that first touch. They'll come to your page, they'll click around, check out the product, and then they'll leave and forget all about it. So instead of sending people directly to a product like this guy, we're going to send them to our funnel first and capture their email address like this guy. Think of your funnel as the net. You're actually capturing people's email address that are interested in what you're promoting. And then now you can follow up with them over and over. Because like I said, most people don't buy right on the spot. Your funnel has one job, and it's to capture someone's email address. The good news is you only build this 2-page funnel one time. And once it's set up, it just runs in the background while you drive traffic. Pretty much everyone you see making money online, they all have some sort of this system set up on the back end. And everybody starts from zero, without a following, without a funnel, without any of the know-how to do any of this. And this actually brings up something kind of crazy. When people joined my community, I asked 3 questions when you first came into the group. But my main question was I wanted to figure out what people were looking for. So I asked, what is your biggest goal right now? Make your first sale, grow your audience, build your system, or start getting consistent results. And what's crazy is I had no idea this would be the most chosen option, but build my system was over 85% of the people that answered these questions when they came into the group. And then a close second was make my first sale, and then grow my audience and start getting consistent results were a tie. And then there were a few people that selected all 4. But I just thought that was crazy because I thought most people would select make my first sale. But really now I know that the biggest hang up for most beginners is building out your system. So I have gone and created a software that lets me build out funnels, emails, automations, all these things for you. And once you create an account, if you decide to go further with your affiliate marketing journey and actually take this serious and start making real money online, you can use my software if you choose to. I will have your funnels built out for you, your email sequences built out for you, and your automations for your lead magnets built out for you. Now you can promote any product in the world using these automations and these setups. All you would have to do is edit the words inside the emails to match whatever product you're promoting, and same with the funnel. And now we need to talk about the most important part of this entire system, which is your email list. Most of the time, the money is not made when someone watches your content. The money is made after they join your email list. And once you understand why, you'll realize why people call email lists assets or digital real estate. So most of the time, your money is made through your follow-up sequence. The industry standard is usually 5 to 7 touches. So you would need to get in front of somebody 5 to 7 times. They'll see your content a couple times, and then they'll get in your funnel, and you'll send them these emails, which happens automatically. And then that builds trust over time. So that's how you get your 5 to 7 touches as the industry standard. But that's not set in stone. Some people buy on the first time they see a product. Some people buy on the 5th time, some people buy on the 10th time, and some people never buy. Also, here's something that most beginners don't really realize. When you post content on social media, you do not actually control the audience. You can't control who your videos go out to or how many people are going to see your content. So the platform controls all that regardless of what social media you're posting content on. Your content might reach thousands one day, and then the next you might get hardly any reach at all. This is why relying on social media is really risky. And that's why we need to pull people from social media into our funnel and capture their email address. Once you own that connection, that email address, there's no platform restrictions, no algorithm, no hoping your content gets seen. You can reach them anytime you want just by sending email. And this doesn't mean you're sitting here writing emails all day, because once someone's on your list, they automatically enter your email sequence. So a set of emails that are already written and scheduled to send pretty much as soon as they enter your funnel. And throughout this email sequence, they'll get a welcome email upon entering their email address on your funnel, and then say a couple hours later or maybe even a day later, they'll get another email, maybe with your story and how this product helped you and how you got to where you were because of this product. You always want to tie your stories and your emails back to the product itself, so that will help sell the product inside your emails on autopilot. So then on day 3, they might receive another email talking about the product or a helpful tip, and you'll have your affiliate link inside each of these emails that points back to the product. So every time they click it, it's going to track the sale email back to you. So instead of creating new content and trying to target that one person each and every time, your emails are just going to reintroduce that person to the product over and over. Like I said, most people don't buy on the first touch. It usually takes 5 to 7 times on average. They need time. They need to build trust. Email lets you build that relationship automatically. So while you're sleeping, working, or doing something else, your email sequence is still bringing in commissions on autopilot. Okay, so I'm going to show you an email sequence that I used in the past for the products that I was promoting for Legendary Marketer. All right, so this is an email sequence that I was using when I was promoting the 15-day challenge. When someone would see my content on Instagram and they would comment guide, I would send them this free beginner's guide. They would go to my funnel, enter their email address, and then they'd be entered into this email sequence here. So inside the first email, they would get access to that free beginner's guide here. Click here for my free ebook to help give you a better idea on what affiliate marketing is exactly and how it works. Here's a little screenshot for motivation. So that basically was delivering their free guide that they requested, and then I get right into authority and telling them a little bit about my story. So the trigger was the order form submission on that funnel. The wait time would be, it would wait 5 minutes to start sending emails. So the reason why I put this 5-minute wait here is because I want them to watch my bridge page video, and I didn't want them getting the email notification right away after they hit submit. I wanted them to actually stay on my page and check out the product that I was promoting. So I put a 5-minute wait there to keep them from getting distracted. And then from here, I put a wait block of 24 hours, and then my second day's email, 24-hour wait block, a third email, and so on and so on. So in this email sequence here, they received 14 emails, which automatically were sent 14 days in a row after they entered their email address to receive my free beginner's guide. So you can see the power in this. All I did was create content. My automation got them into my funnel. My funnel fired off 14 days worth of emails, and each of these emails provided help, authority, trust, and it got them back to that product 14 days in a row. So you can see the power in that, especially if you're creating content every single day. Say you get 10 people in the first day, 10 people in the second, third, and fourth day. That's 40 people, and 14 emails go to each one of those people, getting them back to that product to make the purchase. And like I said, each time someone clicks from my emails back over to that product, I earn a commission when they make a sale. Now, I kind of touched on this in the last lesson that I was going to build out everyone's funnels and emails and automations and have them waiting inside your backend. So if you decide to use Creator Suite as your email provider, once you start your account, this will automatically be in your backend. Now, it won't be a free beginner's guide, but it will be a sequence set up already. All you have to do is click the 3 dots and publish workflow. So now that that's published, all of your emails will automatically fire off when your funnel is submitted, which will also be in your backend as well. At the end of the day, this comes down to really just 2 moving parts: your traffic and attention, which is your content, and your backend that's completely automated once you have it set up. Now, most people struggle because they don't know how to create content, or they don't know how to set up a proper backend that turns all the attention into sales. And at the same time, they're trying to duct tape all of this together using 4 or 5 different tools. They have a tool for funnels, they have a tool for email lists, they have a tool for their automations, they have a tool for a checkout, and they're paying for each one of these tools separately, spending weeks trying to connect it all, and then they never even actually launch. I don't think it's a motivation problem. I think most people just get overwhelmed and end up quitting before they even get started, which is the worst part because you don't need a huge following to start making money online like you used to. The reach you can get right now on social media, even with a brand new account, is completely different than it used to be. If you know who Gary Vee is, you've probably heard him say that social media isn't about friends and family anymore. It's more interest based. And that's why you see random content throughout your feed. And it's probably how you saw my video and how you ended up here in this free course. They knew you were interested in making money online, whether you saw a few other videos and you interacted with them. So they showed you a piece of my content. You used to have to get lucky and go viral to get in front of millions of people. And eventually you would get some of those people to come out and into your product. But now you can post a piece of content tomorrow, get 1,000 views, and make money if you're prepared, if you have a system set up on the back end. Create content with intention, have your system in place, and let the algorithm do the work for you. Now, most people teach one or the other. It's either content, how to build an audience, or how to build out systems and frameworks. And 9 times out of 10, you'll buy a course and then you'll never hear from that person again. And that's how I'm different. Passive Income Shortcut, which is going to be my signature program. It's a deep dive into every part of this entire business model, from choosing a high paying niche to choosing the best products to promote, ones that already sell and ones that pay high commissions. And then I'm going to show you how to set up your social profiles that actually attract followers and how to create content that attracts buyers, not just views. We'll get into omnipresence, automations, lead magnets, messaging. If it's useful in affiliate marketing, it's going to be inside this program. Everything I use to go from 0 to over 250,000 in digital product sales. And as I mentioned, I'm not just going to sell you a course on how to do this yourself. I'm actually going to build everything out for you, your automations, your funnels, your email sequences, and they will all be connected on one single platform. This is my white labeled software that I've been building for almost a year now. It's called Creator Suite, and the moment you log in, your funnel is already there, your email sequence is already written, your automations are already set up, everything is already connected. So if you don't have a lot of time or you're brand new, you don't have to build everything from scratch like I did. You're basically just plugging in your affiliate link to whatever product you're going to promote, turning on your automations, and driving traffic. That's it. And like I said, this works for any product or any program you want to promote. But because I wanted to give you the ultimate unfair advantage, I didn't just build a system for you. I built a high ticket income stream directly into your back end. When you use this exact setup to promote my ecosystem, if you choose to partner with me, you instantly become part of our 2-tier affiliate program. That means 50% commissions on all course sales, 40% commissions recurring on all software sales for Creator Suite. This will give you that compounding effect, and you will earn every single month as long as that person stays subscribed to Creator Suite. Plus, since it's a 2-tier program, you're getting a 10% leverage bonus. If someone signs up under you and they go out and make a sale, you automatically get an additional 10% on top of that. And that goes for course sales and subscription sales. So you can also get that additional 10% per month. So once this course gets to $997, you will be earning $498 per sale, plus the compounding effect with the software sales. So like I said, if you decide to partner with me, you are automatically signed up. As soon as you purchase the course, you flip a couple switches and you start driving traffic. Now, one of the biggest things that people get stuck on is what to post. You sit there overthinking, second guessing, and not actually knowing what's going to work. So inside Creator Suite, on top of everything that's being built for you, you also have tools and templates that literally help you come up with your content, from what to say, how to say it, and how to structure it. So you're not guessing what to post. You're literally just implementing and taking these proven strategies and these templates, and you're turning them into your own. And this is where it gets fun. I also built a content generator using Claude AI, and I took everything from the vault and the content section that I'm going to teach inside the course, and I gave it to Claude to upload into this app, which will literally spit out text on screen reels and the captions for you. There's even a My Profile section where you answer a few questions, so the app gets to know your backstory and what you're promoting and what niche you're in. That way, when you generate content, it'll all be tied to you and personalized. I've been using this for the last few days, and it's getting better and better on what it gives you. It does give you great content pieces, and you will be able to use these on Instagram or Facebook or wherever you want to put them. So you're going to get the full program that is a deep dive in the entire business, like I explained earlier. All your assets will be built for you and connected. You're going to get the content to Conversions Vault, the content generator, and then also there will be a private Discord community. So once you're inside, you're not doing this alone. You'll be surrounded by people posting their content, sharing their wins, asking questions, and actually building this together in real time. If you don't know what Discord is, it's a messaging app, or kind of like a chat room where you can host your community. It's not like a static Facebook or a static school community that people are paying $50 for, where you just create a post and you hope for somebody to comment under that. Inside Discord, it's like an old school chat room. This is a private community for people that are actually in the program, passive income shortcut members. When you're around people taking action, you're naturally going to take action too. And when you see others winning, it's just going to motivate you even further. If you're trying to figure everything out on your own and no one around you in real life understands what you're doing, it's really easy to stall out or quit altogether before you even catch traction. Sometimes it gets a little lonely when you're building a business on your own. So I think this will end up being a lot of fun once we get a bunch of people in there. All right, here's everything we went over and everything you're getting. You're getting full course lifetime access plus all future updates, every module, every strategy, the entire system. My content to conversions vault, which is a deep dive into content creation with proven templates that actually brings in buyers, not just views. And of course, access to the content generator. So you'll always know exactly what to post and why it works. And on the next page, you're also getting invited into the Discord community, the 24/7 live chat room that we just talked about, and access to me. You're also getting a free trial to Creator Suite. This is where your funnels, email sequences, automations are all pre-built and ready to launch on day one. We are going to launch at $397, and eventually it's going up to $997. The content to Conversions Vault and the content generator will both end up being upsells. And really, this private Discord community is priceless, but since later on down the road, I will be offering coaching, so I just put a $497 price tag by it. Plus, you're getting the Creator Suite free trial with all of your funnels, automations, email sequences pre-built for you and connected. So if this is something you've been looking for, this is the lowest price you're ever going to see this. I'm going to launch at $397, and then move up to $597 and eventually $997. Now, I'm not here to convince you. You can take what you learned in the free course and actually build this yourself. It's a real option. Or you can skip all that and start with everything built at launch. So if the link is still below this video, you can still get in, but I do have to cap it. I'm aiming for around 50 people at this price level. I have 500 plus people in this community and 37,000 people on my email list, and I can't realistically bring everyone in at this price and still give the attention it needs. Like I said earlier, I'm not here to convince you to buy. I'm just a regular dad that's been promoting other people's products, and now that my main offer is shutting down, it's finally forcing me to create something that I've been wanting to create for over a year now. Something with no holes or gaps, and I know this will be better than anything I've seen on the market because I've been in a lot of these courses and it always seemed like something was missing. So if you're ready to stop trying to figure this out all alone, you're in the right place. And if that link is still below this video, you can still get in at this price. Thanks for being here. I'm glad you got to take this free course. And if you're ready to jump in, I'll see you inside the Discord. Thanks, guys.